Just 30 years ago, the single most important thing you needed to do for you to become successful was to find a mentor or read their books. Learn from the people who had achieved what you want to achieve to avoid the mistakes they made, which will, as a result, help you to succeed faster. The advantage of you finding a mentor is that you can speak with him face to face. But it also comes with some price too. Mentors are scarce, very scarce, and their books could take a lot of commitment to read, except you're one of the 5% of the society who are bookworms. Now things are a lot better. You can now consume information that can literally change your life right from the comfort of your room. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you 3 apps that can change your life in the next 12 months. If you're new here, consider subscribing so you won't miss other interesting videos like this. 1. Masterclass app. I came across the Masterclass app last year, and by the end of the year, I was already convinced to download the app. I opted for its premium subscription immediately. The Masterclass app is simply what it sounds like. It's an app which gives you the opportunity to learn from some of the best people in diverse areas and professions. Take for instance if your dream is to be a successful writer, which is my dream. Then you'll have the rare opportunity to learn from some of the best writers and storytellers in the world. People like Judy Blume, James Patterson, Malcolm Gladwell, Joyce Carol, and a host of others. If your dream is to be a successful entrepreneur, then you'll have the rare privilege of learning from Starbucks founder Howard Schultz or Bob Iger, Sarah Blakely, etc. Whether you want to be an actor, a cook, a musician, or a makeup artist, Masterclass has some of the best people who have achieved what you want to achieve, and they are there to share with you some tips that can make all of the difference in your life and career. I started my class with Neil Gaiman, spent some time with Malcolm Gladwell, and now with Chris Voss, one of the world's best negotiators in teaching negotiation skills. He teaches negotiation skills in Masterclass app classes. Why am I convinced that Masterclass would change your life? Well, first, because it's changing mine. Secondly, the best people to teach you anything are those who have done it for years, the experts in the field. Take for instance, I'm an entrepreneur, and as a result, I need to learn to master the art of negotiation. So I'm taking Chris Voss's class. I can't believe I could be learning as much as I'm learning in the masterclass, but there shouldn't be any surprise here because Voss was a former FBI hostage negotiator. Who else can teach you how to rob if not an armed robber? Just before I mention the second app that you should have on your phone, let me state that everything I'm saying about Masterclass is based on my experience using the app, and we're not paid by anyone to make this video. Now to the second app. 2. Blinkist app. You and I know that books have the power to change our lives. But there's a challenge with reading books, and that is we are too lazy to read. The good news is that most books are written based on 2 or 3 ideas. What if we can find out how to identify the 3 most important ideas in some of the greatest books in the world? This is what Blinkist does. Blinkist's team works so hard to read and digest best-selling books, then write out the best ideas from the books. The implication of this is you can read a book per day, even if you're the busiest human being in the world. All it takes is to read a book in 10 to 15 minutes. Some people will argue that reading the summary of a book isn't the same as reading the whole book. I would say eating a slice of bread is better than eating nothing. While there is power in sitting down with a 300-page book and finishing it, you must also understand that reading nothing is worse than reading summaries of books. You may not be able to finish a 300-page book because it may become boring to you along the line. Let's say there's a man who is too lazy to read a book, but he's committed to reading the summaries of some of the most powerful books in the world. What do you think would happen? Well, this guy will have better ideas that will improve his life, even from reading summaries. Now, some people would say, okay, but I don't have money and Masterclass and Blinkist cost money. Yes, Blinkist and Masterclass cost money, but we have other life-changing apps which cost no money. But the problem about free things is that we don't see them as being valuable. 3. Free educational apps. Think about this. YouTube is entirely free, yet I've learnt more from YouTube than I ever learnt in school. Google is free, and everyone has it on their phone, but only very few people use Google to improve their lives. Who are you, and what are you trying to achieve in life? Even the laziest people in the world can learn from YouTube or Google, because all you have to do is to search and spend 5 to 10 minutes to read or watch a video. For example, I have a friend who doesn't like reading, but because of YouTube, he learns whatever is needed to be learned to improve himself and progress in his career. If there's anything I wish you to learn from this video, that's it. Knowledge is the foundation of progress. Every single progress I've made in my life comes only after I've learned a new thing. The joy we all have today is that you don't have to walk a mile or two because you want to go and read in a library. You don't have to be a bookworm or anything like that. All you need is the commitment to dedicate some minutes every day of your life to learn a new thing, and over time, you'll discover that because of your new insights, you can do more and achieve more with your life. I hope this video makes sense to you. If you're not subscribed to our channel, don't forget to subscribe. We love you.